Today I'm going to be showing you guys some magical little doodles perfect for adding to your bullet journal. But before we get started, I just want to thank Squarespace for sponsoring this video. I've talked about them many times before, but that's because they are my favorite place to go to build a website, and I've been using them for years and I love them. So more about them later, but you can follow my link down below and get 10% off your first purchase. Now let's get started with the video. I would definitely recommend starting in pencil before you draw with a pen, and that's exactly what I did for this video. The first drawing that I'm going to show you is actually one of my newest sticker designs that you might recognize. And I know that drawing hands can be difficult for a lot of people, but this is a pretty simplified version of a hand, and after some practice I know that you'll be able to get it. So to start out, draw a U shape for the bottom of the palm, and then from there loosely sketch out the fingers and go back with your pencil and eraser and just refine it until you get the right shape. I promise it's not as difficult as it might seem. Once you're finished drawing your hand, then you can go in and add decoration, and this is the fun part, so add whatever little doodles or designs you want inside the hand. The next drawing is this crescent moon, which I am always doodling in my sketchbook because it's just so fun and so easy to do. So I like to start with a circle template to draw the crescent shape from. That way it's easy to make perfectly proportional. And then once you have your crescent moon drawn, then you can fill it with flowers, stars, geometric patterns, or any design you like. This is the fun part. The next magical doodle is this quick and easy sparkling paintbrush. So I started out by drawing the bristles of the paintbrush and then drew the long, slender body of the brush. I added some lines near the top to show that metal part that holds it all together. And then you can just freehand whatever sparkles or stars you want to make this look like a magical paintbrush. Going along with the paintbrush, you could also try drawing a tube of stardust paint. So to do this, loosely sketch out a rectangle for the tube of paint, and it's okay if your lines are squiggly. This will make it look more realistic, like the tube of paint has actually been used. And then you can add details like some lines at the top or the cap, and then of course the label. I wrote stardust paint on mine, but you could draw any type of paint you want, and then finish it off with some stars. The next drawing is this bottle of Moonlight tonic, and this is so fun because you can take this idea and do any sort of tonic or elixir or magical jar that you can think of. So for mine, I decided to do a small rounded jar, and then I wrote a label that said Moonlight tonic, and I filled it with doodles of swirls and stars and crescent moons, just everything to make it look magical. Next, I wanted to mix it up a little and show you an idea for some hand lettering. You can take this and do it with any words or quote that you want. Basically, just find a font that you really like and then sketch it out by hand. The design that I'm drawing I actually found on Pinterest. I just loved the typography of it, and I changed up the words a little bit, but I think it turned out really good sketched out. If you need some inspiration, I would recommend looking up some serif fonts. Those are a lot of fun to sketch out, and they tend to look really nice when done by hand. And the last drawing that I have for you is this snake and rose, and this is another doodle that I do all the time in my sketchbook because it's actually pretty simple once you get the hang of it. So to draw the snake, start with a loose S shape, and then you can draw the body from that. You can curl it up or twist it into any other shape that you want, and just use a pencil and eraser to refine it until you get it perfect. And then I just drew a rose with it. I've done many flower drawing tutorials if you want to go check any of those out. And then to finish it off, just do any design that you want on the body of the snake. Once again, I'd like to thank Squarespace for sponsoring this video because they allow me to keep making content for you guys every single week. Now, if you need to design a website of your own, you have to check out Squarespace because of their amazing customizable templates that make it so simple to create the website that you're dreaming of. I actually started using them several years ago during college for my art portfolio, and I just loved how easy it was to create a beautiful website with pretty much no web design skills. And on top of that, they have great customer support, so if you ever need any help, they are there for you. If you want to try building your own website, follow my link down below and you can save 10% on your first purchase. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope that it inspired you to go do some magical little doodles in your sketchbook. I can't wait to see you in my next video, and I hope you're having a wonderful week.